Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, and guess what? It's time for the Carolyn Show. And I have a bunch of nice books for you to consider.
First, Carolyn, the shoe preview.
Oh, these are my Merrills.
They're beautiful.
Well, thank you. And, I'm in a tizzy today. So, this is the greatest thing for the library because we've been busy all day ever since we opened, which is a good thing because we want people to be here in the library to pick up this really nice book. And it's called The Great Circle. And it's by Maggie Shipstead. And it's a fascinating tale of two children rescued from a sinking ocean liner. And then and that was in 1914. This is a long time ago. And they are raised by their dissolute uncle in Montana. Dissolute, that means kind of shady, maybe?
Leave it to you, Carolyn, to find a shady book.
But it is an extraordinary tale of these two women and how they do the rest of their lives after they're rescued from an ocean liner. Good read. And it's a thick book, so it'll take you a while. That's what summer is for. Oh, I love this one. This is The Sweet Taste of Muscadines. I didn't know what muscadines were. But apparently, Pamela Terry, who wrote the book, she knows what they are. And I had to consult with Julie and Jane, and they tell me a muscadine is a grape. You probably already knew that, though. Anyway, this is from some of this explanation is from the Dust Jacket. And they say this is a lyrical and compelling story. They're two siblings, Lila and Henry, and they're drawn back to their childhood home after the shocking death of their mother.
Ooh.
In the Muscadine Arbor. Thrilling. So come and get this one. This won't be on the shelves long.
I think you might have to have a glass of wine with that one.
Oh, what a great idea. You know, Julie is just filled with all these really good ideas.
And some really not good ideas.
And this is The Last Green Valley. And it's by the same author who wrote Beneath the Scarlet Sky, Mark Sullivan. And it's another World War II story, but it's from the kind of the Russian view of World War II. And it takes place mainly in the Ukraine. And it's about a family who are not actually Russian. They're German, and they generations ago moved from Germany into the Ukraine because the Germans were great farmers, and the Russians at that time were not. So in the Ukraine is an area of now they say it's Russian, with great farmland. And so it was actually, they called it the breadbasket of Russia. But during World War II, there's a lot of anti-German feeling. And even though this family had lived there for generations, they were forced to flee to the West. And it's a great story. I'm still reading it and I haven't finished, but I am very enthusiastic about this. And when I finish really soon, I'm going to bring it right back and you can get it.
I see your bookmark poking out of that one.
Oh, yes. I have to tell you about my bookmark. This is Geronimo. He was a great Native American leader and warrior.
I think that's your favorite bookmark.
That is my favorite bookmark, although I have a few others, Nez Perce, and
yes.
I get them from the Native American Museum.
And if people don't know, you are Native American.
That's right.
Yes.
So someday I'll do a book about that. And this one is the latest Ellie Griffiths. Just a little different from her Ruth Galloway series. This one is about the postscript murders. And it features a new mystery with Detective Sergeant Harbinger Cower. And she's a detective sergeant in this town. And there she answers a call about a woman elderly woman in a nursing home, assisted living, who died suddenly. And everybody thinks it's, she's old, heart attack. But her caregiver, Natalka, thinks otherwise. Ooh, it seems that the woman who died was a murder expert and consultant.
Ooh.
And authors would consult with her while they were writing their books, and it turns out there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
Ooh.
So this is here, and it's good. So you come and get it. All right. So my oldie but goodie.
Oh, such a good book, Carolyn.
Oh, this is Water for Elephants. If you've missed it the first time around, or if you've already read it, a second look at this book is just well worth it. It's a beautiful story about two people who find each other, and the elephants in the circus, and it's just an inspiring, lovely story.
And I love at the beginning of each chapter how they have a picture from the old time circus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's full of history too. Not just a good story, but full of history.
Full of history. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a really good one to do the second time around.
Definitely.
Okay, Miss Julie.
Well, wait, Carolyn. We have two news. One big news, one little news. Which news would you like to do first?
Let's do the big news.
Big news is you're having an additional show.
That's right. I almost forgot. Yeah. It's called Sneak Peek Saturday. And Jane, our famous library director, came up with that snappy little
Title.
Title. And it's about, I am going to read the first page of a new book to whet your appetite to come and get it. And that's going to start
this Saturday at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Thank you, Julie.
But you can always watch it later on our Facebook channel or on our YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the little news.
Oh.
Do you remember what the little news is? I bet you don't.
I don't.
Next week, because North Walpole is reopening, we're going to move our time for the Carolyn Show to 2 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
next week, starting next week, it will be 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock on Tuesday for the
On
Carolyn
Tuesday.
Show, 10 o'clock on Saturday for Sneak Peek Saturday. Yes.
All right, and that's all the news.
That's all the news is fit to print.
So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Tuesday at 2. But we'll see you this Saturday
at 10.
Thank you. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Carolyn. Bye.